Yo, everybody. How's everybody doing? At BV Matson here. I got some handlebars in my hands tonight. How do you guys like the new angle? It's a hell of a lot more comfortable for me, I'll tell you that, right off the bat. Hopefully the sound's okay. Looks like the sound might be a little bit hot tonight. Sounds like the sound might be a little bit hot. We got a lot of projects going on, all right? So we got our handlebars, we got our handlebar switches, and our wiring. We got to deal with this tonight. I want to get these grips installed. I pretty much would love to get the handlebars pretty much squared away. The shrink wrap that I was missing in the previous video, that showed up in the mail, so we're good to go there. And then we got all kinds of special stuff over at the other table. All right, other table, we've got a awesome, awesome rear fender that was acquired by one of the subscribers, one of the viewers of the show. Is that what we're calling it? I don't know if it's a show or whatever, but it is what it is. And we'll go through this a little bit later, but this is absolutely fantastic. So Tula Tom, big thanks to Tula Tom on this bad boy. Look how we polished this thing up. He said he had a free fender for me. Met him and we picked it up. Look at that. That sticker is in perfect shape. That sticker is in absolute perfect condition. Tula, if you join us, hop in the chat. Let us know what you did here. Did you do WD-40? Did you do the Colonel Brassy? What did you do to clean this thing up? Because it's absolutely beautiful. I'll take a sandblaster quick to the bottom end of it, seal it up, and it's going to be beautiful. But we'll look at that a little bit later tonight. Let's see. Let's get my mic back over here. Trying to get the audio all squared away, make everything nice for everybody. And plus, I get to sit down now, and I think it's going to help me be a little bit more engaged in chat, because now I got my chat right in front of me. And now when Roger chimes in, hey, Brian, stream's looking good this evening, much better. I made some improvements. I made some major, major improvements. Got rid of the second PC, saved a ton of bandwidth. I've got all the devices in the house on cellular at this point, so this is the only Wi-Fi connection I got coming into this, or the main landline connection in here. Should be really, really good. I got direct wire going now. What else did I do? Oh, yeah, hooked up. Dude, let me show you this. This has been, so I'm kind of a gadget techie, kind of a nerd guy, and I absolutely love this stuff. So let me just show you real quick kind of what I'm looking at now. So here's kind of what I'm looking at. I've now got, which I did not really have before, I've got the live stream and everything all lined up right here, and I've got your chat right in front of me all of the time, which is huge, because before I would have to constantly pivot back and then try to read chat, you know, kind of over in that area. So that was really, really challenging to do. We got all kinds of things going on in here. I did not get to sandblasting the other day because I ended up picking up another motorcycle. It's tucked away in the back corner there. We'll take a look at that later tonight. But how about this setup, guys? I've like been just geeking out at night, really just trying to perfect and get this stream quality. Because if you guys are going to spend the time with me, I want to make sure that it's a quality stream. Got all the tools, everything that we're going to need right here lined up. Got a proper place for my toolbox now, which is really, really huge. And then, of course, all the tools that you're going to need to work on these motorcycles sitting right there. Now we've got our other camera. I call it Camera B on the work table right here. And you know what, guys? I really went all out on all this stuff. I put in flooring. Dude, this stuff is amazing. It comes in a giant roll. I think it's 7.5 by 15 feet. It's like a rubberized floor, and it just rolls out. It like really beats that cheesy stuff, that orange, that yellow and blue that I was dealing with before. It just looked really cheesy. It actually came out of a kid's like playroom or something. It was really bad. So I upgraded there. But most importantly, you know, I really worked on getting audio figured out. So now I've got my mic on kind of a pivot arm that I can swing around to wherever I am in the shop. And yeah, this is the shop, guys. What do you guys think? What a great place. I put the curtains up as well, guys. I put the curtains up because my cat's litter boxes are right on the other side. And I wanted to give them some privacy, and I didn't want you guys to have to deal with that. So I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm pretty excited. Pretty much all day at work today, I was like, oh, what am I going to do tonight on the live stream? Do these handlebars. What else can we do? But it all kind of starts with the handlebars tonight, I think. And we're going to use this heat shrink wrap to get this around these wiring, because this is where we really kind of fell apart. Joe, welcome to the stream. Tula Tom, he's in. That's awesome. Good to see you, Tula. Thanks again for the Fender. It was amazing on the last stream. I just made a comment, about I'm going to have to source a rear fender. And the next day I checked my email, and Tula Tom fired off an email saying, hey, dude, I got a fender for you. Just lucky. He lives like 20 minutes away from me, half hour away from me. And we were able to meet up. So had my first IRL experience with somebody who follows the channel. That was a lot of fun. And dude, he hooked me up. We'll go through all that stuff later. So thanks again, Tula. That's freaking fantastic. Let's see. Joey, how's it going, man? Good to see you on the stream. We got to heat shrink this stuff before we move this stuff through the pipes. Again, I got these on eBay. I set up another little thing that could be kind of cool. And so, yeah, what am I doing? I got to tell you guys the biggest news. Oh, watch this. Whew. Guys, we got our community page up. I created that Facebook group. The last stream, everybody, or not everybody, but there were some suggestions saying, hey, you should set up a Facebook group. So we got a Facebook group set up now, so you guys can go ahead and join that. I think the easiest thing to do is just go to Facebook. If you want to be involved, go Keep On Wrenching community group, and that should pop up right away. I'm actually really enjoying this part of it. I can share, look at this, these weird 3D photos. Aren't these freaking crazy? Look how it like morphs. It's really trippy. But anyway, this is mostly for you guys. This is for everybody who's watching the stream, and the ladies, all right? We're all inclusive here, right? I want to see what you guys are building. So what I would love to see tonight, if you're working on something, go ahead to the Keep On Wrenching community group and post about it. And then maybe we can all take a look at the photos and do all that, okay? Because I want to see what you guys are working on. You guys are working on stuff, too. And I want to see that. So I'm kind of excited to be able to exchange, kind of some of that information there as well. It's cool. So just small little improvements here and there with the stream. And I think I'm starting to figure this stuff out. It's a lot going on, but I really enjoy it. I'm going to feature a mug tonight as well from one of my favorite YouTube channels, Rick Beato, Everything Music. If you guys play guitar, drums, bass player, if you're a singer, if you're anything like that, Rick Beato, Everything Music. It's a really cool channel. The guy breaks things down in an amazing way. I'm entertained by his stuff all the time. I think he has like 1 million subscribers, though. The guy has a crazy amount going on. So enough of that. Join the group. I want to see what you're building. I want to see what you guys are building, okay? And we'll go from there. So let's dive into this thing. So this is just a heat shrink wrap, that I got. I got it off eBay. I think it was like $6. Free shipping on Amazon Prime. Yeah, dude. Rick Beato is amazing. It's so educational. Me personally, I'm kind of a musician, songwriter guy. I've always done that in, my whole life I've done stuff like that. And, man, I had no idea how complicated everything was. And, my God, how complex music is. So, it's an amazing one. So, let's cut this to length. I'm going to put more than anticipated on this. I'd rather have the insulation. And we're just going to leave, I don't know, maybe that much. Maybe that much for our headlight bucket, just a little bit as we kind of work our way through there. I'll have to put bullet connectors on all this stuff too. I didn't even notice that. That might be an adventure for tonight as well. Hey, geez. All right. There's so many projects to do here. Looking at this grip, see all the wiring coming straight out of here. I'm going to shoot to get this down inside here just a little bit. And we'll heat shrink this on here. All right, I don't think it's a good idea to be putting the wires just straight through. Here, I gotta move my keyboard. I don't need this keyboard here right now. I'm not typing or anything. I'm not doing that. I'm working on a motorcycle, all right? So I don't think you want to go and put wire directly, direct in here because, I think vibration over time could definitely, short something out, cut through the insulation on the wire. So I do think some sort of a protectant is a good idea. Is it mandatory? Probably not. Is it good measure? I think it's good measure. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this all nice and tight, and I'm going to snip it right about here. I'm going to grab my trusty shears, cut that off. I got plenty. This one pack, I forget. I think it was a meter. I think it was a meter, 3 feet of this was like $6. So really, 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 really cheap. We'll open this stuff up. Let's get to work on these. Let's get to work on this. I've been kind of jonesing a little bit today. It's like I want to kind of get to work. Trickiest part of this whole process is just getting all this stuff fed through here. You could tie a wire around it, but I think this should be pretty forgiving for this part. Like you could tie a wire around the wire and then pull it all the way through here. So, what kind of progress have you guys been making on your projects? I want to hear it. I want to hear it in the chat. I want to hear it. What are you guys building? You guys make some progress? There's one guy on the channel, Drew, who's putting his engine in this weekend. He messaged me over on Instagram, and he's asked a couple little questions, and he rebuilt the whole top end of the engine, and he was worried about the installation of the engine, and I was just like, dude, that's the freaking easy part. Putting the engine in is no problem at all. Of course, maybe I'm kind of regretting the fact that I didn't go ahead and put a wire through here, but I'll just get aggressive with it. See if we can pull this through here. Push it through here nice. Pulling things through. I just love working on these bikes. Man, it's therapeutic. This past weekend, I had these grand plans of sandblasting all those parts, like I said I was gonna do. And then wouldn't you know, I was hanging out on Facebook Marketplace, a very dangerous place to be hanging out, and saw another bike for sale. So wouldn't you know it, I ended up going and buying another bike. I got a 1971 CB350. And it needs some work. Richard made it. Richard, nice to see you on the stream. We're trying to put heat shrink wrap on wires right now. I should have taken my time to do that. Richard, weren't you the one that had a bike that you found that you're trying to get your hands on? You got kind of screwed on one deal, if I remember right. And, yeah. Man, of course I had to start with the hardest one. You know, the right-hand switch is the most complex. And it has the most wires. I don't think this would really be a problem on the other one. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this right, because I'm never going to get this all the way through. Trying to remember, Richard, if you're the same Richard that I'm thinking about, that found kind of a barn find for kind of cheap that you're going to be able to fix up. Here I've just got some steel wire. This is going to be a lot easier to deal with. It's going to go a lot quicker too, and you guys don't need to watch me fumble around. Fumble around trying to stuff all this wire through this heat shrink. I'm just going to push it all the way through here. And what I like to do when I'm doing this is kind of do kind of a curly cue a little bit. So I'll grab the wire. Let's go like this. Grab the wire and give it a little twisty twist right around here. Capture a bunch of your wire. And then we can take it from here and kind of twist it around just like that. And this is an over. I didn't need this much wire, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and stuff this in here. Let's get it started, and we'll be able to pull this right through. Instead of watching me fumble around with this for 10 minutes, we can make some progress on these handlebars. It'll be fun. Excited. All right, now I can just come back over here, not poke my eye out with the wire, and just give it a tug. Give it a nice pull. I think the curly Q kind of helps everything kind of move through. Whoa. And my wire just almost made it. I got a little aggressive there, guys. Got a little aggressive there, Joey. I'm literally, look at that. I'm like literally like a millimeter away. Let's try that again. Got a little too aggressive. Got a little too aggressive with that one, but oh well. Ooh, talcum powder. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. God damn, that's a really good idea. I think this is going to work for now. If I fail on my third attempt, I will go and grab what I would call, well, no, that would be inappropriate. Joey, you're totally right. It always happens when people are looking. Yeah. Well, if you watch the YouTube channel, you know that I really don't have a whole ton of shame. Pretty straight up. I'll give that a little bit better crimp here on the end. Make sure that doesn't come off this time. And again, I just think I need to go just a little bit slower. Got excited. You guys ever get excited about something? Where's my tube? Here's my tube. Let's put this on there. Talcum powder. That's a really good tip. I actually saw somebody using talcum powder installing tires. And that really got my attention. Like they were installing the inner tube, I think it was. Yeah, I think they had the tire on. And then what they did was they talcum powdered or used baby powder or whatever to do that. Now let's go nice and easy here. I think I just had one little wire kind of kink up on me. Pull this through here. Where am I? Trying to find the end. There we go, guys. There we go. Just gotta go slow. Don't go so fast. This is all therapeutic stuff. Go slow. No big deal. No big deal. It will all work out. Come back through here. Pull this off. Then, technically, if I just kind of spin this around, there I can see the end, and my end comes right off. I just kind of twisted it the other way. Perfect. It came right off. That's awesome. Beautiful. I love it when a plan works out. Now here you can see I've got just a little bit. Got a couple wires kind of kinked up. I got a brown and a white stripe and a blue. So I'm just going to come back over here. I'm going to find my blue. Give that just a little bit of a pull. Not too hard. You don't want to be pulling on these like too crazily. I'll just go ahead and find my brown and white stripe. The cameras look really crisp tonight on the monitor. There. Look at that. Bam. Just like that. It's all sitting there perfect. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Richard. Well, you know, I've been reading this damn book. Been reading this book. I wish the guy who suggested this would show up again on a stream. That'd be fun, because, you know, we got the Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance, you know, and again, I should almost just start every stream with this. The study of the art of the motorcycle maintenance is really a miniature study of the art of rationality itself. Working on a motorcycle, working well, caring is to become part of a process to achieve an inner peace of mind. The motorcycle is primarily a mental phenomenon. I'm going to get into this book. Let's keep the Zen going. We need a little bit of calm. Calm in the world. All right, so you can see I got my heat shrink kind of all up in here. It's good. I think that's going to be fine. I don't want it too crazy because we do have to get this through the pipe, all right? I do have an Allen wrench here. I'm going to get this apart now before I get too far. Somebody put a fancy, usually this is just a JIS screw right here. And yeah, I should be okay. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. Yeah, these are refurbished switches that I got off of eBay. And each switch costs about $40. And if you guys have ever, you know, priced out this stuff, switches are not cheap. I thought it was a great deal. And it looks like it's something the guy does quite a lot. I should actually find a link to that and do that. And share that with you because I think it was pretty good. And these are original switches, apparently. But he just kind of refurbs them. Second thought, I think I might just leave this bolt in there just to make my efforts of shrink wrapping a little bit more easy. Just keep it all in place a little bit more. There. I think we're going to be good. I don't want too much. Thank God, I'm trying to remember how this is going to go on here. This is my right switch. It's going to go on there like that. It's going to weasel its way. All of this wiring, this is what's so difficult, man. All this wiring has to weasel its way all the way through here, just like that. And that switch is going to rest right about there. I think I'm going to pull this out just a little bit. I'm going to do this. That's what I'm going for. And then I'm going to grab my heat gun. This is like one of my most favorite activities in the world. Is shrink wrapping things. And get the heat gun going here. And start heating this up. We'll shrink this all together. Just kind of rolling through it. We'll do a little ASMR action right now, right? While I'm doing this. Come on, heat gun. This better not be bunk heat shrink. I'm gonna be bummed. Oh, there we go. There we go. Because if this doesn't shrink up really, really good, this is going to be a bear cat to get through those handlebars. I needed to shrink up a lot. Like a lot. This is some, you gotta be patient with this stuff. Holy buckets. Alright, man, I should have like a musical interlude. Alright, well, welcome to the Heat Shrink Slow Motion channel. This is, some thrilling stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. Man, there's something so relaxing about doing this. Looks like this stuff likes really direct heat. Like super direct heat. Gotta go really slow with this stuff. If I was trying to do this with a lighter right now, that'd be a bad deal, dude. This would be a 2-hour stream of just me there with a lighter burning through Bics. A lot of wires that we got to get through here, man. If we can get these things through tonight, that'll be a huge win. Again, that's kind of the goal. Nice. So this is a recurring thing, Tula Tom. I've gotten so I have these links in my videos to this Colonel Brassy. And I love Colonel Brassy. My God, I love it. It's such an amazing product. Little Colonel Brassy action. I love it. It's a wonderful product. But the Amazon link, apparently, like whatever warehouse it is that it's sitting in, it must have been sitting in that warehouse for a really long time, and the stuff seems to be settling out. So that's actually really awesome to hear, that they're sending you another bottle. I'm trying to remember. Gosh, was it Richard? Somebody ordered it and sent me a message about theirs was all janked up too, and I felt terrible about that. So cool. Go back to the Amazon seller and see if they'll sell you another tube of it, because Colonel Brassy, it will settle out. It should be kind of a yogurt consistency, and from what I've seen, it's been either really like watery or it's been very chunky. So I don't know how long the stuff has been sitting in the Amazon warehouse or what's going on. Ooh, look at that. I'm like pushing up my rubber mat. I gotta be a little careful with that. I'm gonna have to heat that back into place. New supply from the factory. See, when I was building that, Richard, was it? Okay, it wasn't you. Okay. That's awesome, because I think it was just old product that somebody had for a while, and it just maybe expired and they're shipping that out. That really sucked. I felt so bad. I was like, guys, but it is awesome. Trust me. All right, I think that's good. Hey, and the other thing, guys, when you set your heat gun down, when you set it down, make sure you always put it into a safe spot. Because that damn thing is really, really hot, and it will melt through anything. Well, I'm kind of bummed I kind of melted my thing. I'll have to heat it up and put some books on it. And there we go. There's our heat shrink tubing on that one. I think that's gonna work. We're gonna dawn this up. We're gonna dawn up the whole thing. We'll lubricate this whole thing. We should be able to slide that through. Shouldn't be a problem at all. All right, let's do this other one. Let's find my heat shrink. We'll measure it out. Looks like this one's going to be a little bit shorter. So we'll go right about here on this one. Find my cutters. Go through here, just like that. Get this rolling. Yeah, it really was a bummer. I can't remember who it was. I'll have to go back and look at the comments and stuff. Figure that out. So, all right. Let's get back to work here. Let's get that grip out of the way. Lucky I didn't melt my grip all to hell. I really wasn't paying attention there. That sucks. All right, this one I think I should be able to push through without a wire. This isn't too crazy here. There's plenty of room. On this one, that's a big, thick group of wires that we're dealing with there. Yeah, I should be able to do this. This should be okay. If not, we'll put the wire in there. Or maybe I should just put the wire in there, because we know that works now. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do it. Where's my wire? Here's my wire. Let's do it. What are you guys working on? What are you guys working on? Don't forget to go join that Facebook group. Let's check that real quick. See if there's any new notifications. Any new member notifications? That's what I kind of want to see. Be cool to get one. Be really cool to get one. No member requests. Look at this, guys. Oh, here we go. There should be one in here now. Yes, Jules Freeman, approved. You, sir, are approved. Welcome to the group. Your group now has 5 members. Keep the momentum. Keep inviting more. Okay, I'll keep inviting more people. But I'm not going to become sales guy here. Not doing that. All right, one lesson I learned on the first one is don't go so far into the wire. You don't need to go the whole damn way. Just go a little ways. Enough so that you can pull the wire all the way through. Crimp that up. Come around this end just a little bit. Boom. Bam. Awesome. All right. So now we can grab our tube. I think that's the right one. Yeah, it is. Push this through somehow. If this won't go through, I don't know what the hell's going on. Come on. This tube's got like a kink in it. What's going on? Oh my God, it's like right there. It's like a millimeter away. There. There we got it, guys. Awesome. And let's go ahead and get this thing installed. right over here. Push that in there. Little talcum powder. Let's imagine that I did that because that is an amazingly good idea. And we'll pull this all the way through. Just like that. And we can take... Now, I did that right this time because now my wire's all on the end here. And I'll be able to just take that right off. Just like that. Oh no, I just dropped my mouse on the ground. Don't want to do that. Gotta leave the mouse there. I'm gonna need that. And I think for now I'm done with the wire until we get to the pipes. And I got a little bit of heat shrink left. That's enough to do one switch in the future. That'll be cool. All right, let's go back to the heat gun. Give myself just a little bit on the end here. And yeah, I really don't. Oh, it kind of settled though. Nice. That's good. I'll just be a little bit more aware of what I'm doing here. So heat gun, I got my heat gun on high. It needs direct heat and slow movement. That's what it needs. We'll just work our way all the way across, and then we'll work our way from the other side all the way back. And we should be in good shape. And we're going to have ourselves a couple switches that are going to be able to go into these handlebars. I absolutely love being able to see the chat with the live stream information so I can see what's going on. That was such a pain. And the other thing you guys might have noticed as well was that my responses to a lot of your chats were kind of delayed. Because I was waiting to see them kind of on kind of a delayed stream. So, yeah, it didn't work out very well. All right, it's hitting this. Yeah, this stuff shrinks up really good. I might go back and do a really slow pass again on the other one. This is the easy one. This is the easy one to get threaded. This one's easy. The other ones, not so much. That is a big bundle of wires that we got to move through there. I mean, this is, if you're working on these bikes, this is what it is. I mean, it is just one part at a time, one piece at a time. And it's slow going, guys. It's slow going. I mean, my last restoration took me 14 months. Took me 14 months of, a few hours a weekend, or some weekends, I mean, they were like marathon wrenching sessions. Some of them are pretty hardcore, but for the most part, I mean, it's just taking a couple hours to knock out projects just like this. Rewiring things, repolishing things, just doing all that. I love this. This is going to look great. It's going to look awesome. Oh, man, this is going to look so good, guys. I mean, we'll never see it because it's inside the handlebars, but who cares? We know it's there. And you know what? It'll forever be saved. Ooh, Richard, you just signed up? Okay, as soon as this is in, I'm approving you. I'm going to go and approve you. Oh, I'm hitting my damn table thing again. Gotta stop doing that. I'm melting my rubber mat. Man, heat gun. For the win. This was, I believe, an anniversary gift from my wife. She was like, dude, you need one of these. And she got me one. I didn't even ask for one. She just knew in her heart that it would be useful. She's awesome. All right. Put this in a safe spot so I don't melt anything. These things are tricky. We've all melted stuff. Now let's go back to the browser here. And let's get him approved. Let's see. Member requests. Let's go back in. Let's refresh. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. You're in 17 groups. Bam. We're in, buddy. You're in. I don't know. I think that's pretty damn fun to be able to do that. I think that is so damn cool. All right, here's our switch. It's looking awesome. is going to be perfect. Again, somebody, you know, they put these new ones. Roger. Yep, it's a lot of hours to restore a bike. And they get so neglected for eternity. I know. Oh my God, I'll show you this bike that I just bought, man. This was a neglected one. She just sat there watching everybody else have fun, except her. And it was really sad. All right, let's do this. Let's get this switch on there. All right, so this is my left side. Your left side is going to have your left and right turn signal. All right, and your horn. All right, so there's not a whole hell of a lot happening here. We'll put a, let's see, there should be, ooh, there's not a whole, oh yeah, this is your clutch. Duh, Brian. Brakes on the other side. So what we want to do here is lay this out enough so that we can feed it into here, okay, and come all the way through here, out to here. Now, it sounds like that would be really freaking easy to do, right? Sounds like a reasonable task. But dude, this is not easy. If you guys watch the YouTube video, this is hard, usually. It's not easy, and one of the things that you need is get some Dawn, get some dish soap. What you want to do is just drop some Dawn down inside of here. All right, and let's just rotate this around until we get some Dawn coming out the other side. And then what we'll do is we'll actually lube up the cable. Yeah, Roger, I'm so excited to see what you guys are building. Super excited to see what you guys are all building. Everybody's always been mentioning, oh, I'm working on this, I'm working on that. And to be honest, I'm pretty new to the motorcycle side of things. I've always just been a Honda guy. So when people are talking about other brands, you know, it's like, oh, I got a Kawasaki or I've got this. A lot of times I just don't really know what the hell that actually is. And I would love to see a picture of it and get maybe motivated to look into some other bikes. So here I'm just rotating this. Eventually, we'll get some soap coming out through the bottom hole here. And then we should be lubricated pretty good from that point to start pulling this wire through here. I've done, let's see, 3 of these now, and they've never been fun. So there we go. See it kind of dripping out there? We should be good. We should be good there. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingers here. And for good measure, I mean, once you kind of get, you don't have to do the whole thing, but we're going to lubricate this sleeve just a little bit too. Lubrication, lubrication, lubrication. Not going crazy. I'm just getting it moist enough. Moist. I use the word, guys. A lot of people are really offended by the word moist. Moist. Why do people hate that word? It's not that weird, is it? I need a drink of my Rick Beato Everything Music coffee. He doesn't make coffee. He just makes mugs. He has a cool YouTube channel. All right. Let's do this. Where's my wire? Here's my wire. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to put it all the way through up until I can see it over here. And then what I'm going to do is, because I'm so prepared, I'm going to grab my needle nose. I hope this rubbery floor that I bought, though, man, I hope it quiets down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. I'm just going to poke in here to pull this wire kind of out of here so I can tie my wires to it. Come here, little buddy. Come here, Gilligan. Come on. Come on, Gilligan. Of course, it's got to be just laying up on the bottom. I'm just going to rotate that a little bit. I should probably have a little smaller needle nose. I've got my big monster ones right here. I wonder if I can just push this up. There we go. There, I'm going to be able to get it now. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, before you go and tie your wires and everything to this, make sure you've got free movement through this whole thing. Make sure your wire is nice and straight. You can just kind of pull this through a couple times so it kind of gets the shape of it. You just don't want a bunch of hang-up parts in there in your wire while you're pulling through. I actually was hanging myself up worse when I've done this before because my wire had like a kink in it like this, and that was like no good. So little tip from the guy who has at least done a couple of these before. All right, so straighten my wire out. Make sure I've got free play in this. We're lubricated. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a nice kind of round. Here, I got to move this over here. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do kind of a tight wind here. Okay? Do a little bit of a tight wind here, so this is going to go. But what I noticed is the key is that you need your connector going backwards. All right? That cannot be going forward because it's gonna hang you up. I'm just gonna crimp that down because this whole thing is going through the bars, and it'll be good. All right, next thing, I'm gonna pull a little bit more, and again, try to keep this as straight as possible. Try to keep it all as straight as possible. Get your wires kind of working its way around. I'm going to turn this just a little bit so you can see just a little bit better. Get them going down, and then bend the wire around these. And the other thing that I like to do to just make sure that, because you kind of want an arrow going through this thing. And again, I was very prepared, and I had my electrical tape. But I'll just take a little length of electrical tape. And what I'll do is I'll tape this and try to get it as pointy as possible on the end. All right? This is going to help you because you got to guide this through here, and it is tight. Like, this one should go pretty easy. This one shouldn't be a huge problem. But this next one, guys, I might have to go and put the parental advisory stuff up because that one is not as easy typically. Okay, so there, we've got a nice smooth angle to be able to work these wires through. So I'm going to make sure all of it goes down in here. It's actually going to be a little bit easier because I do not have the bullet connectors on this thing. The bullet connectors add a whole other level of obstruction that you got to deal with. So I just need to get this started down the pipe over here. It looks like I might have lost a couple of them. And the bummer of the deal is it's a right angle basically, you know, to get this down in here. So you just gotta get it started. I might have to redo it because I feel like I lost a little bit. And this is where you're gonna work your hands out, man. You're gonna start working your hands out, pulling on this as we go through. Once you get the insulation in, it's usually not. There we go. Woo! Did you guys see that? Ooh, happy dance. All right, we're nice and lubed. This feels pretty lubricated. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on here. Make sure, because once you get it started, you do not want to have to go back, honestly. And don't just pull it. That's the other thing I've noticed too. Don't just start pulling on it. Guide it. So you're going to be pushing it and pulling it at the same time. Okay? Push it and pull it. I'm going to turn my wire a little bit and start pulling it. And then pull it. Okay? Let's go this way. Push it and pull it. Don't just pull on the wire because you're gonna fail. It's gonna fall off. There. Here. You can see right here. There's my wires. They're there. I'm really close. This is the moment that you don't want to get carried away. Start pulling this stuff off, getting too crazy with it. Of course, my hands are all covered in Dawn. Just want to push this down. Give this a little tug. Ooh, my hands are so slick right now. There it is. There's a bunch of them. See, this tape does help you kind of guide through just to get through it. We got a little ways to go there. The long ones are through. There's a couple more in there. If you need to add more Dawn, you know, feel free to do that. Got a little bit of a bind here. Whew. This is never easy, guys. Never easy. Might take you a couple tries. Here we go. I see it. There they are. Pull those out of here. We should be good. Come on over. Come on. There's one more. Come on, one more. There's one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That should be all of them. It should just be insulation that I'm working on now to pull this thing through. Come on, buddy. My blue one's kinked up just a little bit. It's holding me up just a little bit. It got twisted up just a hair. Just a hair. But again, remember, don't just pull from one side. Push and pull. There. Bam. There we got it, guys. There we got it, just like that. Here's my wire. Let's see, let's go a little bit further. Having 2 rags is actually kind of useful, because then you can grab this, push it, pull it. Just like that. Push it, pull it. Come on. Come on. Push it. Pull it. And there you go. Do you guys see that switch kind of flop over? That's exactly it. Now we can come back over here. And we can undo this one. I'm not looking forward to doing the next one. The next one's a major pain in the butt. But we'll see what happens, right? I love these live streams, man. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It really beats kind of making the videos. Got a little videoed out, I'm not gonna lie. Got a little tired of making the videos. There we go. We got one wired. Or one fed. Let's put it that way. Give this a nice wipe. It's cool to see like people coming back to the stream. That's pretty awesome. Now we can turn our attention over here. All right. So, a couple things here. Be careful with these because you can bust them up pretty good. This here, God, I wish I could get you just a little bit closer here. Let me move you down. There. This little chunk of wire right here, this almost has to be perfect and flush. It all needs to be pushed in here just perfectly. And it looks like, oh shoot, it looks like I'm missing my mating pin here on this one. So there should be a little pin that seats itself right here, and that should technically go there. Just like this. I think I need that pin. I'm pretty sure I need that pin in there. Otherwise, this thing's going to slide around. But that's how it all sandwiches together, just like that. But I need to find a pin. So I'm going to need to get a little creative here. Where are my parts? Gonna start digging through some stuff now, guys. I think that's kind of the only option. I really would like to find one of those pins, then use some Gorilla Glue, you know, to put that in there. I could put it on there, but yeah, I think it's gonna move around. There's a little pin that needs to go there. I'm really kind of bummed out that that is not in place. That's a super bummer. Super bummer. Let's see if I got an extra switch laying around here someplace. I know I do. I know I got an extra switch. I know I got an extra switch here. I just gotta find it. What's in here? Yep, this is the money pit right here. This is it. I want to find it in here. Get this out of here. Old headlights. Thought there were some switches in here. Oh, here's one. Here's one. It's an old switch. See if that has the pin in it. Can't tell. Should be another one. Here's the one that was on the bike. You can try and take these apart. That'll be kind of fun. See if there's another one. God, I got all kinds of extra stuff in here. Can never have enough parts, guys. Can never have enough parts. What the hell are those for? I don't know. This looks like something. Oh, that's a wiring harness. Rando. All right, let's see if we can find one of these little brass pins so that you guys can know exactly what the hell I am talking about right now. Is there one in here? This one looks like it's missing its pin as well. This one, this is tough. These are going to be a Bearcat to get apart too. Just about guarantee that. Ooh, no, that turned. Just like that. Awesome. I'm thinking that pin is definitely necessary. I don't want to leave it out. Let's take these apart. What's in here? I don't see a pin in this one. It's a little different style. This one doesn't have a pin. All right. Don't think I'll ever. What the hell is that from? Anybody know what the hell this kind of switch is from? I certainly have no idea. Put these back in there just so I don't lose them, just in case someday. Because you never know what you're working on. Got to get into it, right? Cool. All right, so that one didn't help me out any. Now, this is the one that was on the bike. Because remember, this bike was in a fire. So, yeah, you can totally see the fire damage and stuff there. But let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, cool. That turned. The Honda gods might be with us tonight, guys. The Honda gods might be with us tonight. I'm really surprised that switch doesn't have that pin in it. Again, I'm using JIS screwdrivers. That's the key. JIS screwdrivers. This one doesn't have the pin either. That's very surprising to me. Should be a little pin there. Might have to manufacture a little something to make that work. Because I do think that is really important that we have this pin. That pin is pretty much the only thing that prevents this switch from moving around on us on this thing. I don't think we could tighten it enough to be able to keep it in place, and it also lines it up so it's kind of in the right spot. So let's see, where is that? That's on this side. So let me flip this over. I need something to fit in there, and that is going to fit in that hole. What do we got? What do we got, boys and girls? What can we use tonight? I am always for just getting creative with stuff. And use my punches here real quick just to kind of see how big this is going to be. That's about the right size. Maybe a little bit bigger. That's going to be too big. And then I can go to my little box of random parts. That's pretty close. Between that and that, these two sizes. Get just a little bit of a pin, little nubbin. It doesn't have to be very much. So I'm thinking, Joey, I mean, these are really cheap. These are really cheap punches. And I'm wondering if I could just heat it up just a little bit, tap it in. But it's a lot smaller over here, let me tell you. And that's not quite right. Let's just get these out of here. Let's see what's going on. That's too small. Exactly. Yeah, it'd be really easy to cut, for sure. And they're cheap. And it's what I have right now, honestly. I'm not getting too bent about it. I can always drill that just a little bit to make it fit. That's what I could do, is I could drill it just a little bit. Get this to fit here. Cut it. And then find the right drill bit. And then drill out that hole. Let's see. Let's give you a little elevation here. Guys, this is what it's all about, man. I mean, I hope you guys don't mind me showing all this stuff, because, I mean, this is literally this is the process. That looks pretty damn close to me. This one's going to be too big. Let's try these. I suppose like a real motorcycle mechanic would probably, you know, get a micrometer, measure it, and, you know, and all of that. But I have never claimed to be a real mechanic. I'm just a guy who loves these old motorcycles. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just doing a little test fit here. Again, guys, had no idea we were getting into this tonight. And let's see, I just need a little chunk of wood or something. There we go. Got myself a nice piece of pine. A little pine wood. I'm going to drill this out. Oops. It happens. Just like that. It's a little big. A little bit big. And that was the smaller of the two. Let's see. Was that the smaller of the two? Yeah, definitely. So that was a little bit big, but I think it would work as a placeholder for that. I think that might work. I can try go down one size. Because again, it kind of fits right in here. I'd have to drill that out. And then I swear I have some Gorilla Glue someplace. And that would be all that it would take to get that down, cut that, and put that piece in there. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm in. I'm in. Aluminum cuts really easy, okay? So you don't have to go freaking crazy with this stuff, all right? There we go. We got our hole drilled there. We got that. Put those over there. That'll fit perfect. And then I can drill this one out to the same size. I'll glue it into here. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think this is like crazy beans, or do you think this will actually work? What do you guys think? Am I going too rogue here? This bigger one? Oh wait, where's that bigger one? Where's the bigger one? There's one hiding out in the thing. Wouldn't that be something if it was just perfect? Nah, it's too big. This will work. This is totally gonna work. Don't want to put stress on these wires. See that? See how that wire was like getting all kinked over? Yeah, and that's gonna drop right in there. Just like that. So I just need just a little bit. I just need a little bit of this. Not much. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going into the deal. As long as it's long enough, it'll go right into the bars and it'll totally work. All right. Now, do I have a saw? Trying to think of what I can cut this with. It's soft. I'm wondering if I could just hit this bugger with a chisel. That'd be some ghetto stuff right there, for sure. That would be totally ghetto. I get it. That's backyard mechanic kind of stuff. Yeah. Bolt. Yeah, bolt would have worked too, I guess. But this was the first idea that I had. Measure twice, cut once. Absolutely. I agree, buddy. I agree. You know, might be able, if there's a cutting bit on these vice grips, might be able to just do this. Just kind of work my way around here. Let's do this. I think this is going to work. Yeah, it's going to work, guys. Look at this. Feats of strength. Just working my way. I'm just slowly kind of working my way around this. Just like that. Just like that. We're just working our way around, guys. Here, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of elevation here while I'm doing this, because if I'm going to do this, I'm going to show off. I'm going to show off how strong I am. Line that up. That little push. Yeah. Yes. I believe, you know, in my defense on this, I believe that it is a small brass pin. So I'm actually doing this exactly the way they were. I am 100% restoring this back to original. All right, we're scoring it. So see, I got a nice score all the way around that. Cut my pin. I'm going to tighten up my vice grips just a little bit more. Get that lined up on there. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. Like that. And there's plenty of clearance here for that to go seat inside of that. I might hit this with just a file, or actually, what could I do here? Man, it's tough working down in the basement because I have like a lot of my, like I just take this to my grinder out in my garage real quick and go zip, 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 and be done with it. But that is out in the garage, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to file this off real quick. Let's see, where is my hammer? Instead of a file, I'm going to use a hammer. Do it. Hackery? You think this is hackery? Come on. This is called MacGyver. This is called MacGyverisms. I grew up watching MacGyver. He was my childhood hero. MacGyver. And that's going to go right in there. And then that pin's going to go right in there. And it's going to be freaking amazing. Joe, that's a valid observation. That could have totally happened. Now I need to find my Gorilla Glue. Ooh, I got some epoxy. Ooh, I might use this. I might use this epoxy. This might work out really good. I know I have some. Oh, Dremel, Richard. You're so smart. Well, we did it. We did it with the good pair of vice grips, all right? We did it. We pulled it off. We did it. I have some epoxy here. Yeah, cutting wheel on a freaking Dremel. Yes. That's a very, that's like a really logical way to approach that problem. Instead, I kind of went brute force on that, didn't I? But same result. It's shorter, and I have a little nubbin that I can use on this. So I have a little bit of a two-part epoxy that I could use on that. But I have Gorilla Glue. Where the hell is it? Shoot. Where's my Gorilla Glue, guys? Where is it? I'm going to take you with me while I go search for Gorilla Glue. Got all kinds of stuff. You will acquire lots of things. You will acquire lots of things while working on these motorcycles, I guarantee you. Duct tape, fire blanket, sanding stuff. Got all kinds of stuff. Man, I thought it was in here though. My two-part epoxy Gorilla Glue. I kind of like this mobile cam stuff too. I hope it doesn't make you too seasick. If it does make you seasick, let me know. I won't do it anymore. Again, I really do want a quality stream. Not necessarily like educational or anything like that, but you know, fun for everybody, and I don't want people vomiting all over each other. Ooh, found these though. These are well, no, those aren't bullet connectors. I don't want that. They would work. What the hell is this? I don't even know. Oh! Ooh, I totally forgot I had these. Those are posi locks. A jet ski, that would be cool. MacGyver actually made a hang glider out of, I think, a kid's swing set and a lawnmower one time. And MacGyver was pretty awesome. He knew what was going on. He was legit. All right, I'm going with the epoxy because I cannot find the Gorilla Glue. So we're going to do that. Yeah, the cutting wheel on the Dremel, dude. I mean, freaking brilliant, man. Freaking brilliant. Brilliance. This chat room, this stream, just features brilliant minds. I'm really starting to discover that. Huh. Man, that sucks. Oh, I found something better. I think I found something better. Nope. I didn't find what I thought I was looking for, but I did find some Gorilla Glue, super glue. And that's exactly what we needed. Awesome. So I'm just going to take my super glue, put that in there, and give this a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I thought it was 30 seconds. I'm just going to give that just a little bit to set up. I want to make sure it's nice and straight in there. But I think we got it. Boom. How's that? What do you guys think? I think that's going to freaking work. I really, really think that's going to work. This is some strong stuff. I think it's going to be okay. Richard, did it lag just a little bit? Sorry about that, man. You know, I've done everything that I can at this point. Oh, God damn. Why? Come on, B. Oh, that's firming up good. I've really done everything that I can at this point, I think, for the current home internet that I have, to make sure that we're not getting a ton of buffering and stuff like that. So, you know, if this keeps going well, I can always upgrade my home internet and we'll just have blazing fast internet again. Like I mentioned on the last stream, my community is looking to get fiber. Not that we'll have that tomorrow, but man, if they had fiber, that'd be pretty damn cool. We'd be in really good shape. And Roger, I do have to correct you on something, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but MacGyver is spelled Macgyver. I got to stand up for my man, okay? Richard Dean Anderson. Take a drink for Richard. Now, I'm watching the monitor on this thing, and the camera angles, it looks pretty damn crisp. Like I feel like we're getting a good picture for you guys. And the audio is pretty good, and we're doing good. But man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little impressed with myself right now, with this little pin that we made here, and I really didn't sacrifice much to do it. Oh, God, we're going to start talking MacGyver? Oh, my God. If this was trivia, I would destroy all of you. I saw the one where he strapped a load of small rockets to a series Land Rover with no engine and escaped from a shed somewhere in the jungle. That would be season 1 for sure. Season 1 had a lot of that type of stuff in it where he was using explosives and rockets and stuff like that. And as the series progressed, they got away from that stuff. And they got into more, I don't know, more calm stuff, right? I'm going to guess that's season 1. I don't particularly remember that one, though. My favorite one that got me really, really inspired as a kid was the one where he was mountain climbing. And he was climbing and all over the place. It was really cool. Made me want to mountain climb. So then I went to a place where you could do the indoor rope climbing. And then I found out that I was like terrified of heights. And I didn't do that anymore. Anyway, fun fact. All right, let's go for this. Oh, I just messed it up. I got to let this set, guys. I got to let this set. Got to let this set just a little bit more. Shoot, I wonder if you think I could hit it with a heat gun? Low heat? Let's try it. You never know unless you try. Let's hit it with a heat gun here for just a little bit. See if we can get this going. Again, I don't want to be going fast. I want this to be right. And I want it to be secure. I want it to be cool and good to go. Yeah, I really like the mountain climbing one. Oh my God. And then as a guy from Minnesota, I absolutely loved the hockey one. Where he goes, "Stop the hot dogging, Kirby." If you've seen that episode, you know what I'm talking about. It's really good. Fun fact about Richard Dean Anderson. He had the potential, apparently, to be a professional hockey player, but he broke both of his arms. So apparently when you break both of your arms, you can't play hockey anymore. But he became an actor, and I'm sure he did pretty well. So whatever. I really want to get this thing going. Yeah, a little heat, a little more heat, Roger. Let's do it. A little more heat. Joey, I do thank you for the channel. It's my pleasure, man. I have so much fun doing this. Bunch of guys watching one guy work, advising him, and having fun. Yeah, dude, I am open to whatever you guys want. I am not an expert. I am an enthusiast who loves learning, and I kind of like the challenge. I like the puzzles. I like trying to figure stuff out. And, man, I'm so thankful for you guys just hanging out and doing it. Nick, MacGruber is a travesty to the MacGyver franchise. I'm sorry, I cannot get behind that. MacGruber is terrible. The original MacGyver series is amazing. The remake, the one that, I don't know if it's still on now, but there was a new MacGyver that came out. I watched one episode of it, and I was just disgusted that CBS could do that to that franchise. It had nothing to do with what the original MacGyver character was. It was terrible. I hated every minute of it. Oh, nice. Okay. So, Richard, you're talking about how long it takes me to reply to your comments. That is one of a really big improvement on this new setup that I have, is that I'm seeing there's a little bit of lag, but not nearly as much as there was before. I bet it's like a 50th of what it was, because now I'm using OBS, Streamlabs OBS, and it's all in an awesome little platform. If you guys just joined, it's like I've got the whole stream sitting right here, and I can just like cycle through all of the different cameras using a stream deck. If you guys are ever interested in getting into streaming, get a little stream deck. They make this a smaller one. They make bigger ones, but I can just flip through to whatever camera that I want to go to. Like if I want to go to my my main camera, I can just push the button and go there. If I want to go to the work table, I can just go boop, and now we're over at that table, and I can come right back over to this table too. The Stream Deck makes it so much easier, and you don't need a mouse. You don't need to do anything like that. You just program it all into Streamlabs OBS. It's amazing. So, Richard, I'm really glad to hear that the response rate is up, because that was really annoying me. And I know when I watch other streamers, like when you contribute to the conversation, you don't want to be waiting around forever. You kind of want that immediate gratification, or you know what I mean? Like you want to be recognized. Nick, haha, you'll be happy to know that MacGruber was signed for a legitimate TV. No, is it the same actor? Is it the same guy? That makes me sad, actually. Huh. Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, that's just a sign of the times. No respect. No respect. Let's put this handle on. I think we're good. I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to make sure all my wiring is in place. Looks like I do need to pull this just a little bit more to get this, because this does have to be really tight. Let's see. I'm trying to do this without knocking my pin around too much. How can I do that? Let's go this way. That should lay down in here. Oh my god, it's so close. This thing is like really hot because I just heated it up. Yeah, yeah. The MacGruber news, that kind of bums me out. But anyway, Roger, when you've rescued some really crusty bikes, the majority of stuff you're dealing with is pretty easy by comparison. It's just a lot of cleaning small parts. Yep. I'm starting to see that. I had a little moment in the garage. God, when was it? I just need a little bit more slack on this. I'm going to just line up my pin with the hole and drop this in. Hopefully. Need just a little more slack to get that over there. Hopefully, can you guys see this? Should just marry right up. If I can see, oh my god, my eyes are so bad. There we go. Look at what just happened. Look at what just happened. Beautiful things just happened. This thing just clipped right together. I believe this one went here. Thought it went here. Maybe not. It should be all lined up. You know, I have these two other original screws that I could put on there. Yeah, I'm kind of, dude, I wish you wouldn't have brought that up, because that really kind of bums me out a little bit. I wonder if this one will work in there. Ooh, God, I thought somebody had a trumpet behind me. Yeah, the original screws work. They're a little rusty. I can come back and clean these up. I'm not too worried about it. Boom. Do this. It's like that. That's nice and tight. And that's there. And we put it on the wrong side. Oh, dudes, you believe that? No, I just can't. We didn't put it on the right side. It's our left. It's our left and right signal. And we got our horn. Beep, beep, brr, clutch. Right here. Oh, I can already feel the clutch pulling. Yeah, it's going to look freaking beautiful. I'm not crazy about the gold. But hey, I'll leave it. I don't care. It's the Apocalypse bike. The Apocalypse bike can be weird. Oh, guys. So, good question, Richard. A lot of people are kind of surprised when I talk to them about how I did that whole video series. And I'm going to be honest with you. Here's what I did. I shot everything on my iPhone. Literally, I shot everything on my iPhone. Everything except some of the GoPro shots of the motorcycle, riding the motorcycle. And I edited it on my phone with the iMovie app. Okay, I edited it, I shot it on my iPhone, I edited it on my iPhone, and I uploaded directly to my iPhone, right to YouTube. I did it all from my phone. And the reason why I did that is, because one of the things, I love making videos. I love content. I love it. It's something that I'm really passionate about, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this stuff. But the transfer time from like camera to computer and then the upload into the editor was just driving me crazy. Like, it would take forever. Like, if you're shooting 1080 video, or 4K, I can't even imagine with 4K. I mean, I would think you would need like a brand new computer to be able to even handle that. But, I had old Mac, stuff like that. Dude, by the time everything got into the editor, out of the camera, into the editor, and then I could start playing with it, I'd lost interest. I was just like, okay, well, I'm ready to go move on to other things. You can do amazing things with just your iPhone. In fact, Apple has a whole series right now, shot on iPhone. That's their whole deal. So, it's pretty cool. And the quality, I'm surprised by the quality of it. What the key is to having good smartphone video, in my opinion, is lighting. You got to really pay attention to lighting. Light what's going on very well. And these little cameras, that little aperture, can do some amazing stuff. So I didn't do anything crazy, Richard. It was shot on iPhone, edited in iMovie, uploaded direct to YouTube in HD. That's what I did. And then after I got them uploaded, I would make the thumbnails and everything right on my iPhone. I downloaded a couple of apps to do it. One of them I downloaded was Thumbnail Maker app, so I could make the little thumbnails that you see in the videos. And then I would go to my laptop after they were uploaded, and I would optimize them for SEO using something called TubeBuddy. So I would go to TubeBuddy, and then I would optimize it so people could find it and search. That's basically what I did. So nothing fancy. I have Final Cut. I have all that. I know how to use all of it. But I need some WD-40 on my stool. But I just grew frustrated with transferring information. I was just like, this sucks. I'm wasting so much time. And I was just over it, man. So yeah, that's it. Nick, you don't have to apologize for anything. You don't blame your wife. Don't throw her under the bus. What the hell, man? Yeah, you can mention it. It's fine. I'm sure it was funny. But MacGyver, it has a special place in my heart, honestly. MacGyver was like a really good person at the core of it. You know, I don't think you can find a lot of fault with MacGyver. The shows usually had some sort of a positive moral lesson. I saw something one time, like he never used guns. That was the thing. That was one thing about MacGyver. Whatever you feel about guns. But even, like, he never used extreme violence against people. Like, there was never, like, an extreme fight scene, you know, like we see now. Like, everything is just so, like, dude, the fight scenes we see on TV now, like, people would die immediately. Like, you can't just, like, hit somebody in the face like that, you know. It was just good. I miss the original MacGyver. So I actually have the whole series on DVD. The problem is I don't have a DVD player. All right. So here, let's keep moving. Let's see. This might be the whole stream tonight, guys. I don't know, because I'm anticipating major pain in the butt territory coming up here. What I'm going to do, now that I did the easy one, and if I were you, I would almost do the hard one first, because it's going to give you more room to work with. But right now, I'm just going to tape this down, this one down, kink it over, so I can actually get as much room as I possibly can to work this other one. I'm actually kind of kicking myself just a little bit right now, because I should have done that. I'm actually going to grab just a little piece of duct tape. You know who liked duct tape? MacGyver. MacGyver liked a little duct tape. For, you know, probably half of my life, I thought it was called duct tape, like D-U-C-K. Then I realized, no, it's not. It's duct, D-U-C-T. Whatever. All right. So, same deal. Grab your Don. I'm going to get my drill out of the way. Ooh, sorry, guys. Didn't mean to kick you in the head. But I'm going to go ahead. Do the Don action. Get this thing tilting. Just dump some Don down inside of there. And let's start rotating until we get some coming out down here. You can do it the other way too if you want. We're going to want a lot of lubrication. A lot. Like a lot of lubrication on this. I cannot emphasize this enough to you. This is a big bundle. This is a big bundle of wires that we're working with. I gotta give you a little elevation since I'm holding things up so high here. Just rotate it, and let's get the Don working. You know what? I'm also... This is going to be really freaking annoying, having this thing clapping back and forth. Wish I had like a little hair tie or something. Ooh, I got a little piece of wire. That's what I can do right here. We'll just tie a little piece of wire here. Hey, I'm sorry that Facebook group logo is in the way right now, but I'm excited, and I hope you guys join the Facebook group. Keep on wrenching. Let's go over there real quick, and let's just see if we got any new requests for people to be in the group. Member requests. Come on. Ooh, Nick's already in. All right. Approved, Nick. You are in, buddy. That's awesome. I love that. I love having this new browser thing going too, because we can do a lot of cool stuff with this. So here's another thing that I think is going to be really, really useful. Like if we get in a jam, we can come over to this amazing website. If you're not familiar with the cmsnl.com website, this thing is so freaking useful. So like, let's go in here to motorcycles. And okay, we're working on, so here's basically every Honda is here. And we're working on a Honda, let's call it a CB350. Because it's going to be a CB350. It's going to have CB pipes on it from everything we're doing. You know, iMovie is great, Richard, but Final Cut Pro is amazing. Okay, like it's a huge step up doing that. And then here is like every combo of those bikes that you could ever need. So let's go in here. This is an early one. It's got all the different exports. It's all here. KO, Belgium, England, export, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. What are we? This would be like a K2, K3? What would this be? A general export. Let's just go. I just want to show you guys this, man. If you have not used this site, this is what you need. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Exploded views of everything. And then we can also go in here. I bet the handlebars are in here someplace. Yep. So here's the handlebars. Then we can go into here and we can view the larger image. And here's all the freaking parts. Okay, so this is awesome, right? You can see where every nut and bolt is going to go, which is fantastic. But then you can go and say, okay, where's this bolt number 3? And you can come down here and get the part number for that. So here's the bolt, here's the part number. Now, what I have found with CMSNL is that they never have any of these parts in stock, or at least the ones that I need, they never have. But getting this part number is huge because you can get the part number and then go over to eBay, and a lot of times you're going to be able to find that part. But these exploded views are incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Let's go back over here for membership requests. Come on, we need one more. We need one more tonight. One more. We need to get going on that stuff. But anyway, I think that's pretty cool. When we get in a jam, we can pop right over there and take a look at some stuff. So, I don't know. It's definitely gotten me out of a number of jams. All right. I'm just going crazy now. I'm going full in, full on. I feel like, man, this is one really rigid grouping of wires. This is really rigid. This is going to be really hard to get through here. It's tight. I don't think I can shrink it anymore. It's got to be done though, guys. If not now, when? If not now, when? Let's do it. The goal was to get these switches on the handlebars and then hopefully get the grips on it tonight. That's the goal. And that's what I'm sticking to. We're going to try and do it. Again, I think it's really important that you make sure you get all the kinks out of your wiring, or out of this kind of firm wire. You don't want anything that should be kind of like glass going through here. So you can get that off. We'll insert this in. All right, push this through. As soon as you can see it, let's see if I can pull that up. Grab my needle nose. It's so hard to see. This pipe is ridiculously full. Ridiculously full of Dawn right now. I got a little carried away. I got a little carried away with the Dawn dish soap. But whatever. Could be worse. I just got to get it over here so I can grab it. I have a smaller pair of needle nose. I think that'll work. Yeah, I am really kind of falling in love with doing all of this. I'm really enjoying the live streaming stuff. It's something to look forward to every day. There we go. Got our wire out of there. Coming through. It's like saturated. But that's okay, man. That Dawn is going to help us out in this. Yeah, Glenn. Yeah, good. Yeah. Windex would probably work, but I am going for maximum viscosity. I think it would. Is that the right term? I'm going all in, and I want to make sure that I have just lubrication, and I'm not afraid of making a mess. I've got a nice work mat here. I can go and spray this off with the hose afterwards. It'll be okay. Like Just lubrication is what I've noticed makes a hell of a difference. But yeah, Windex would work too. Oh my God, Richard, for sure. For a free video editing tool that comes with every Apple computer, for a free editing tool on every computer, you really can't beat you really can't beat iMovie. And honestly, if you're a musician or anything, I mean, GarageBand, you can do a ton with GarageBand as well. I probably should have waited to lubricate that until I got my wire on, but you know, whatever. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this first loop on here as tight as I can so I don't lose the wire bundle. Don't want to lose the wiring bundle. I'm going to do it just up on the edge of those wires. Why, my chair is kind of out of control right now. Let's do this. Crimp that up. All right, well, that's really annoying. Makes it sound like I'm pooping my pants or something. Trust me, I'm not. There, that's better. Just needed to tighten the screw just a little bit. All right, and then remember, you want this last little piece to be going back. You don't want this fighting you. You want to bend it back. That should be good. Give myself a little more slack. And what we're going to do is start to wrap these wires as tight as we can. Sorry, I'm not giving you guys the best angle here. Let me move this just a little bit. Pull that around. And I don't think you can really overdo this, because you keeping this bundle tight is really, really important. Keep all your wires together and wrap the wire. Don't wrap your electrical wires around stuff. Wrap the wire around. That's the trick, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. All right. I'd like to get it one more time around here. One more time around here. Whoop. I lost you guys again. Sorry about that. It's tough to film and work, guys. It's tough to film and work. All right. So we got that. Now, again, I think what I want to do is I'm going to use duct tape on this one. I think this might work a little bit better than the electrical tape. Don't tell my dentist I just used my teeth. This is really low quality duct tape. It's really sad and pathetic, actually. And again, I just want to get this. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, because I put the freaking Dawn on the thing first. That was my faux pas on this one. I'm gonna fight that the whole darn way now. But we need to make sure that these wires are staying tight. Let's try it. My gut's telling me no, though. My gut's telling me don't do it unless I can do that. So we'll try. You guys ever notice, do you guys have a particular brand of electrical tape that you like? Because I am having hit and miss with electrical tape. Yeah, it's not going to work because I put the damn Dawn on there. All right. Because the last thing I want is this electrical tape to fall off while I'm pulling this through. So we're just going to go for it. Screw it. Let's see what happens. We're live. We're doing it live, guys. Careful. Push all of this in. Okay, I got to move this so you guys can see it. We're going to enter each wire individually into the tube. God, I'm wondering. I just had a thought. I just had a thought of something that I could do here. No, not gonna do it. I think I might be able to get away with this if I grab a small enough one. If I grab a small enough one, I got these really small zip ties. They're like tiny, tiny. Something that won't get hung up on anything. I'm wondering if I can just kind of pinch. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Man, I gotta remember, man. Gotta remember. See, I don't think that this is going to be enough to hinder me. I'm going to try this. I've never tried this before, okay? I've never tried this, but I think this would work. Yeah, Roger. I could totally do that, man. But then I'd have to leave. I'd have to go to the sink. I'd have to do all these things. And, I don't know. I got this idea now. I think this might actually work. I kind of feel like it might work. I want to try one more. We might have just solved, like we just solved a world problem here. Not only are we working on motorcycles, but we're also saving lives. Well, not lives, but I don't know what the hell I was saying. I'm thinking. Can you tell? I'm like thinking. I'm trying to think through a process here. Like what would work? Thinking on your feet. The wire tie is a good idea. Thanks, dude. Dude, the positivity that you're bringing to the stream, Joey, I really appreciate it. I really do. Because I need it. I need that positive vibes. One of my other favorite movies growing up, weirdly, and it's not even really of my era, was Kelly's Heroes. If you guys are familiar with that movie. Kiefer Sutherland, or not Kiefer Sutherland, Donald Sutherland. Who else was in that? Oh, Clint Eastwood, duh. Just gonna push these in here. Oh, gotta get the zoom back. And again, the key to this, man, is to push and then pull. I'm gonna give you a little bit better look. I was pretty close up on the other one, so let's dive in here. The key to this, because this is a major B word. Okay, this is hard. This is very hard to do. Especially this switch, the right hand switch is really hard. You got to push it down into here, and little piece by piece, you're gonna give it a tug, okay? And you want to keep your wires straight and feed and pull, okay? Feed and pull. Feed and pull. You can already see I got a little bit of bind. You got to watch for any kind of binding that's going on. Yeah, Kelly's Heroes is just a good freaking movie. It's just a fun movie. And once we get our insulator in, I'm gonna push this down just a little bit more because I see it could cause me headache. Push that down just a little bit more. Oh, that's right. Yes, I was trying to remember the ending. I was like, oh, what the hell happened? Yeah, dude, it's just a great movie. So many things, but I always remember the whole, like, I think he says something like, what was his name? Dog, or God, what was his name? Donald Sutherland's character. Something Dog. He was like, quit it with the negative vibes. Negative vibes. Quit the negative vibes. I always remembered that. So push, and now here we go. We're going for it now. We're going all in. We got to get this piece. Once we get the insulator in, well, I'm moving stuff all over the place right now. This is going to be hard, guys. This is going to be hard. It's going to be tight. This is really tight. Whoa. This is going to be tight. I'm going to do my best not to drop any profanities. But we got a long ways to go on this one. And we're not around the corner here yet. The shrink wrap might be a little thick. Oddball. That's what it was. Oddball. Yeah. With the negative vibes. I always love that. This shrink wrap might not be the deal for us today. This switch is the worst. Crimp this just a little bit. I can see it's a little wide here. Again, I'm not going to break it. I'm just going to smush it. Just a little bit. See if I can get it down in here. Vaseline. Vaseline would work too. I just happen to have Dawn. There we go. That might be the ticket here. I just got hung up here. I got to remember to shoot from the left because I'm right-handed. And a lot of times, my hand is getting in the way of the video. But anyway, give that a push. Give it a pull. This takes patience, guys. There ain't no way around it. But now, see it now. We got the whole thing in. This is huge. This is a big moment in our lives. It's a big moment in our lives because now we can start to push at an angle. We need to start feeding and pulling at an angle. All right. Push and pull. Don't just pull the wire. You're gonna break it. And you got to remember to push it down and then pull it out. Push it down and then pull it back. I can grab my other rag because I got Dawn all over the damn place. See if I can smash up my brand new switch. There we go. Ooh, I made some nice progress right there. Oh, it feels so good when it moves. Greg, you just missed it. We had to fabricate a pin, and I'm going to probably have to fabricate another pin here in a little bit. The alignment pins did not come with it, but we MacGyverized, as we're going to start calling it on the channel. Again, Rick Beato, everything music. Check out his channel. If you love music, if you play music, check it out. Not a paid sponsorship. I just really enjoy that guy's content. It is so good. I'm going to keep going. So yeah, Greg, I had to manufacture some. I'm going to grab something a little dull here. Give this little bump down. You just got to keep working this ridge because it's kind of a sharp ridge here. You just got to keep your wire going down. And work it. It's like a weird 90-degree angle that you got to work your way through. We're really close. I don't have a bench vise, man. I got one out in the garage, but not in the streaming studio. Yeah, a vise would help, but whatever, dude. I'm just doing whatever I can. I mean, I'm backyard mechanicing. Hey, I already got dudes. We're making progress. I already got two coming out this end. I already got it. So we're making progress, man. We're making it. I'm gonna wrap this cord up. See if I can give you a little bit better look here. And again, down, push it down. Grab this dull thing, push it down. Get this in here. Give it a little pull. You just got to get it around the corner. This little corner here is so tough to get it through there. This is just a feat of sheer determination for True Time. I'm just kind of going for it here tonight, and we're gonna see what happens. Let's do this actually, because I'm working it from this direction. So I'm gonna just move camera here real quick. Go like this. If I give you just a little bit of elevation, I think you might be able to see this just a little bit more. All right, maybe. Yeah, you should be able to see this. Yeah, it's just I'm in my streaming studio, dude. It's like my shop, but it's also my stream studio. All right, so I've actually reached a particular point that's really, really important. All right, let me grab this camera. Boop. My bundle's here. See it? I got to get that bundle pulled up and through. I got to get it up. So, because now I'm bashed into this one. And that's why I'm kind of regretting that I put this one in first. I should have put the hard one in first. Yeah, a little bench vise would be amazing. Would be amazing. I should just install one down here. I'll go find one at a garage sale for really, really cheap. Trying to find you guys a good angle here so you can see what's going on. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. Loving this. Oh man, I love this. This is so much damn fun, guys. Are we having fun? I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying today. This is fun. Okay, I need my dental pick. Now, it's not a sharp dental pick, but I'm going to reach down in here and make sure I got all my wires coming out. Right here. Here's my main bundle coming out. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. There's a little bit more. I'm going to reach down over here. Again, push down and out. Down and then pull. Down and pull. Now we can pull, and it's going to be slow. It's going to be really slow. I got to kink this wire over because it just like flew in front of my eye, and I could have taken my eye out. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Fortune Time. That's awesome. Good to see you. We're going to get this thing. Ooh, I made some progress, man. Like the feeling that you get when it like moves like a centimeter. You just feel like you've conquered the world. So, okay, I've got it. I'm not to my insulator or my heat shrink yet. I'm not to my heat shrink yet. I'm getting close. I'm starting to get some really nice leverage on things. I'm hung up just a little bit here. But yeah, look at this progress that we're making over here. We're making serious progress. As soon as we can get the tube. We're good. This is a workout, guys. This is a hand workout. I'm telling you, you do this, your freaking hands are freaking crazy. Reading the book. What book? This one? Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance? Trent, are you the one who recommended this book on the stream? Are you the one who did that? I'm trying to remember who said that I should be reading that book on stream. It'd be awesome if you joined and you were the guy. I can't remember. I'm glad you're here. Fortune Time. Awesome. It's so awesome. Love this. Oh my God. We're so close. I'm hung up just a little bit. But again, when you get hung up, don't start getting angry with stuff. You just need to probably come back over to this part and look at that insulator, and sure enough, I've got just a little bit of it that's hung up here. Give that just a little push. That little push down. There we go. I just gained like another half an inch. Dude, no joke, man. No joke. This is killer on your hands to pull these through. It's no fun. It is no fun. I got to be getting really close to my insulator. Oh, I got one more wire coming through here. I'm gonna grab my dental pick. I want to make sure you're not bending anything around. Again, this is a dull dental pick, so it's not gonna cut anything. Let's see. It's a yellow wire. Oh man, we are so close. I can see it. There we go. Oh, that's going to help. That was a binding point for sure. That should be all of the wires, guys. That should be all of the wires right there. Bam. Yeah, Trent, I got the book. I read the little intro piece to it. I kind of want to make it like part of the intro, like something I just read on every stream. I think that would be kind of fun. All right, we're really close. I just gotta be patient. Work it through. Push down and pull out. That's the key, guys. It's coming just little bits at a time. Oh, this is beauty. Bam. What is that? That's our insulator right there. So we're through. We've got all our wires through the pipe, and now we just got to carry it the rest of the way. That's huge. That is huge. God, I love these magnetic connectors for these cameras. It makes life so easy. Makes life very, very easy. Yes. We'll get into this. We'll get into this at some point. I'm going to take a second, and I do think it's good to just take a second to breathe once in a while. Because we're really close. We are very close, actually. Okay, we're going to get this. We're going to get this, guys. Thanks so much for joining the stream, guys. Again, if you're enjoying this, this is it. This is not going to get much better than this. But it would be awesome if you guys hopped in and joined the Keep On Wrenching community group. I would love to see what you guys are working on. See if we got any other no more pending members. Come on. Keep On Wrenching community group. Come on. Get in there, guys. It'd be super fun. I want to see what you guys are working on. I want to see what you're doing because I know you guys are doing. We're all going through this stuff together, right? We're all trying to accomplish the same damn things. Go ahead, join the little Facebook group. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Probably have some fun. Talk motorcycles and do cool stuff. Who cares? Okay, there we got a little bit more. Oh, my hands. There we go. A little bit more. Hung up here just a little bit. Oh, a little bit more. See, this is what's going to happen sometimes as well. Is that, see how that insulator kind of tore just a little bit there? That's what's going to hang you up, okay? So we got to watch that, and I got to clean that. I got to push that back down in there so it's not... Oh, don't want to do that. Don't want to drop these cameras. Hey, they're durable. That's awesome. Good. All right. Let's do this. Let's go to the final stretch here. I'm going to take this little rip, and we're going to push this down. This might be the last hurrah here, guys, because we're getting real close. Really close. Let's see, because our alignment pin, I got to go a little bit more. Just want to pull, push down. Yeah, it's just getting hung up on this edge, man. It would have been nice if they machined it to be kind of a smooth surface. Would have been nice, wouldn't it? Now we got it. Now we got it. Now we got it, guys. We got it. Oh my God. This is amazing. There we go. Last little bits. I am open to your suggestions if you know of an easier way to do this. My God. But there we go. And I think we're going to have to make one more pin in order to do this. I'm going to go ahead and take off my wire to pull it through. I mean, for me right now, this is a huge win. Huge win to get this piece this far. That's how you do it. I don't think there's an easier way. Could be wrong. Careful not to hit the insulation on any of these wires as I'm peeling this off. It's like that. Boom, boom. Hopefully I'm done with that wire for now. All right. I think we're good. I think I'm just going to hold it here until I get this apart. And yeah, there is no alignment pin. So again, no alignment pin here. So we're going to do the same thing that we did previously. We're going to need to make a little alignment pin and do that. So let's show you how I kind of did that tonight. Pretty straightforward. Oop, let's go down. Sorry about the wobbly camera. There we go, we're stable again. I actually have just a brass punch that I was using here. I could drill that out, drop that piece in, and it'll drop right into my hole. So I'm just going to sacrifice this one, cut this off. And you know what I'm going to do? If I can find it, oh my God, it has to be out here. It has to be out here. My Dremel has to be out here. Where's my Dremel? Where's my Dremel? There's my Dremel. Thank God. I would have been so bummed if I didn't have my Dremel tonight. Because I think this is going to be a little bit easier, a little bit more sophisticated, maybe. than how I did it previously. If you're curious about how we did it previously, you can go and look it up. Go into my highly organized Dremel box. Oh, I just broke that one. So I need to find my jeweler screwdriver so I can take this apart. Or maybe I can just do it with a little knife. Let's do that. I got a little knife over here. These things are annoying. Gold bolts. Trent, who are the bolts? Is that the Chargers? Or is that something else? Is that like soccer? Like, what is that? I don't know what that is. I think they call the San Diego Chargers the bolts. Sadly, I'm a Vikings fan, and I'm worried. I'm worried about my Minnesota Vikings this year. I don't think they're going to be very good. It's early, but early indicators are not very positive. Not looking good. But whatever. Who cares? Who cares? All right, let's grab a fresh disc. These things are so finicky, too. They break all the time. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys are, too. A lot of you guys have been hanging out for a little while. I can't see like how long people are watching, but the chat's moving, and I'm seeing the viewers hang in there. I hate these Dremel, these little bits. I think they're so dumb. The way that this works. Got a little wrench, and God forbid you lose your little wrench on this. Hopefully I can get this off. Yeah, sometimes I just gotta grab it. This Dremel has been through hell and back. It really has. So again, we're improvising. We'll hold it shut and loosen our nut. And then we can cut ourselves kind of a little makeshift alignment tab. Yeah, that's the one thing that this set didn't come with. Or alignment. Ooh, thank God my finger wasn't in there. That would have sucked. All right, let's do it. This is such a good idea. It's so much easier. I'm going to clean up this other end while I'm at it. Let's get this cut. There we go. Nice and clean. Ah! So close. All right, it fell on the ground, but I'm pretty confident that I can find it. I found it. Nice. So that is going to be our alignment tab. I just dropped in here. I'll give you a close-up here in just a second. So what we're doing is I've got this little pin, just like that. And that's going to go down into this little hole here. Remember, these cameras zoom better when you do like this. But I got to drill this out, and I got to drill the alignment hole out just a little bit so that this all matches up. So that's it. I think that's how I'm manufacturing our alignment tabs. I think it works. Where do I put my drill? Let's drill this baby out. All right, so here is the alignment hole. There's one. And then I can go ahead and drill out the other one right here. And again, this aluminum, be slow. If you gotta use reverse to get out, do it. Like, one thing, when you're drilling into aluminum, you're going a lot further than you think you are. All right? Like, you're going pretty fast. That stuff cuts away very, very quickly. So, success on the Dremel. I will remember that lesson forever. All right, next deal. What did we use? We used the Gorilla Glue is what we used. How they do it? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna dump out these shavings and get this kind of situated here. See if I can get you guys a little bit closer. Just like that. And what we'll do is we'll dive into here. There's that little post, that hole I just drilled. I drilled that to meet the size of this. I'll grab my Gorilla Glue. We're gonna go ahead and jam. Get this in here. Just like that. And drop this in. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and straight, nice and level. And now we can let that Gorilla Glue, here it is right here, let that kind of cure up. And that's going to be just enough to drop inside of this alignment hole. And we're going to be good to go. All right? That's it. That's it. I think we're good. All right. Last time we went down this road, we applied a little bit of heat. But right now I'm just going to push down on this. Just give it some light pressure here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that should be good. And then we'll go back to the heat gun. Go on low heat. We'll give this a little heat assist right here. See if we can dry this up. Love the chat, guys. Love it when you guys throw your 2 cents out there, man. It's a blast. Another thrilling episode of watching glue dry. Yeah, again, if you guys haven't done it, please go join that Facebook group and share your photos. Share your photos of what you're working on, man. It'd be awesome. Like, so already so far, like, I think this is live stream number 5. It's been really cool just to, like, see people helping each other. Just a lot of really positive things going on. I love it. I love it. It's good stuff. And also, I always appreciate the subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. It means a ton. My goal is to get to 5,000 subs by the end of October. So that would be freaking huge. That's coming. That's a month away. That's almost 1,000 subs in a month. Not sure I'll make that, but it's been growing. It's been growing. The community's been growing, and you guys are freaking awesome. All right, we'll let that cure. Feels pretty good. Let that go. Set that down on a non-melty surface. And now we can start to take a look at this. And for this, I think I'm going to need a little bit more elevation for you, so you can see what's going on. This is our starter switch. Our right-hand switch is getting close to going on. Looks like we got to get a little bit more wire into the handlebar to get this to go. But look at that. We're home. It's really close. And how in the world did this wrap around? I can't forget this sleeve either. That's the other thing. Okay, so I think I got to actually pull quite a bit more through. Yeah, if I remember right, these are really tight. Again, we don't want to mess up the... we don't want to mess up... Let's see, yeah, it goes this way. See, do I see a frayed wire there? I'm trying to tell if that's a frayed wire or not, because if it is, I want to tape that up for sure. I'm going to put some tape around that just to be safe. Can't really tell. Lighting's kind of tough right now. I'm going to tape this up. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but I'd rather have it covered up. Keep it insulated, because otherwise we're tearing back into this stuff, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So that must just go around. So that's got to go down a little bit more. Give this a tug over on this end. Yep. So this one's got to get really close. And then we cannot forget to put the throttle sleeve in. So this is going to go, let's see, it's got to go in here. Like, I'm trying to figure out how the hell this goes. I wonder if it goes this way. Oh yeah, it goes like this. It goes like that. Just like that. Yep, that's how it goes. But before we get carried away here, I want to give this just another little push. Make sure we're good there. And now we cannot forget our throttle sleeve. So here's your throttle sleeve. Now your throttle sleeve, this throttle sleeve is broken. Oh, can you see that? This end, this tab is broken on this. This one's no good. This one's no good. I know I have one. I know I got one with this bike. I know I got one. That's a double. So I got this one, but this one has a double, and the CBs, they have a single pull. Can't use this one. I need to find the single one. Oh man, that is a bummer. I did not notice that. I did not notice that. Into the junk box. I swear I had another sleeve. Ah, that's super frustrating. Let's go find, let's see, go dig into this box. Ooh. Making a mess, guys. Making a mess. Ooh, I see one. I see one down in the bottom of the box. This is another double one. Do you guys know, can I use this double one? Because I might be SOL. I might need to find a different one. Because I think I had 3. I don't think I have another one. I'm pretty sure I don't have another one. That blows. Can I use that double on this? Anybody know in the chat? Let's compare. Let's compare the parts a little bit. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure those are the 3. Those are the 3 that I have. Okay. So let's take a look at these. So here's one. But it's got a broken tooth on it. Man, it's hard to show you because it's like white. But it's got a broken tooth on it here. Now, if I go, let's take this one. I don't think so. I think they're in a different position. Ooh. Can we use this? I feel like this lines up. I feel like it lines up. Can you see that? There we go. See, that does line up. It's the same general shape. What do you guys think? Man, that sucks. Yeah, because what's going to happen on that tooth, that throttle cable is going to weasel its way out of there. That sucks. So what I think I'm going to do is these look fine. And I'm going to have to take this apart anyway. But for now, I'm going to just put this in here. And your throttle cable, which I still need to, I'll probably procure a new throttle cable. Just because I think that that's important. But it just is going to slide in here. So here's your grip. Okay. This pulls your throttle. Ring, ring. Just like that. That slides into the slot. See the slot? There's a slot on this. This is going to go there. And then this comes around and kind of sandwiches around here. Just like that. And that's going to be... Your throttle cable actually gets mounted through here in the bottom. I think for now... Yeah, I think that's going to work. Got a little bit too much wire up in here, so I'm going to have to pull this down just a little bit more. This is pretty tight right here, guys. It's pretty tight. You don't want to muck up the yellow and red. And we need to get our alignment mark over here. Wait, I'm backwards. There we go. So our alignment tab here. You're going to kind of move this around until it hits that alignment tab. And there I hit the alignment tab and see how everything... Oh, Jesus, I totally didn't even show you that. You hit your alignment tab and the whole thing's going to suck together. Okay? That's how it's going to work. For now, I'm just going to do this, and then I think I'm going to have to procure... I think I'm going to procure another one of these. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. And I'm going to need to find a couple of bolts, too, it looks like, as well, for this. That sucks. I was really hoping to get these, like, completely done tonight, but it's just not going to happen. This Allen wrench is too damn small. So I'm just trying to get that in place. That goes there. That goes there. I thought this one went here. But it's too short, too. So I'm not going to be able to get that in there. I wonder, though. I wonder if I could rob from that other handset, or that other switch, to make that actually work. Get out of there. I'm going to rob. I had that other switch. What did I do with it? I had another switch. I had a gray switch. You guys even saw it. The hell did I do with it? I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my freaking mind. This one will hold it for now. Ah, darn it. That bugs me that I'm not able to tighten that up, though. Oh, I ain't gonna do it, but it'll stay there. And then we've got our handle right here. This one's got kind of, oh my God, look how bent this is. I don't think that's how that's supposed to be. I got a brand new one over here though. It's the right hand lever. Look at this. How lucky is that? Remember that box of parts? The guy already bought the left or the right hand lever. So I got that. So we can go ahead and put that on. Just like that. This can go back in the parts bin. Where'd I put the parts bin? How the hell can I lose a parts bin? Just like that. And then I've been evapor-resting. And kind of, I just dropped this in there. Here's the bolt for that. I'm going to leave this in evapor-rest. But for now, I think just for shoots and giggles, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. I can clean that up. Just like that. Come on back down here. Put that in there. There's our new grip right there. That's going to be sweet. And if I could find that other switch. Wow, I am like losing my marbles. I know I have it here. I know I have it. Ah, well. Who cares? For the most part, guys, that's it. We can go ahead and take this off. And then what I'll do is I'll just hang these up and let the Dawn kind of rinse, kind of come out of them overnight. And we're good. I was going to put the grips on tonight too, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So I got some other stuff I want to show you. But there we go. Boom. It's all through. And there we go. Just like that. We got it all lined up. Take this wire off. Just like that. And then one little note on your grips is that you're going to notice one of them has a little bit bigger hole than the other. This one is going to go on like glass. It's going to be perfect. You can be able to slide this one right on. Maybe use just a little bit of a spray adhesive. I've used some like undercoating before to put these on. This one actually feels pretty damn good, like it wants to go on. But the larger diameter one, I'll wipe my hands off. I got Dawn all over myself. The larger diameter one is going to go onto the sleeve on this side. Okay, so that's a good way to just remember that. Your sleeve's going to go there just like that. And we'll get that all squared away at another time. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this. You feeling pretty good about this? For some junkyard handlebars, I think they look pretty damn good to me. I feel pretty good about it. Feeling pretty good about it. Got a lot of Dawn coming out of this damn thing right now. I think it feels pretty good. Awesome. All right, guys, what do you think? We good? It's a real bummer. It's a real bummer on this deal right here. Pissed that that's broke. Let's move over to the other table. All right, let's take a look. Let's go over here and let's take a look at what we've got going on. Get my impact out of here like that. I do want to sincerely thank Tula Tom. He made a major contribution to the channel, and I couldn't be more happy. On one of the streams, I had mentioned that I needed to procure a rear fender for the Apocalypse bike, and he messaged me and said he had one, and this thing's in beautiful shape. This thing is in beautiful shape. Look at this. The sticker on the back end of this thing is amazing. I mean, this is perfect. I've never seen a sticker so perfect. It's beautiful. And this is going to go on the Apocalypse bike. The only thing I need to do with it is sandblast the bottom. I'll rubber coat it, get it good to go, and rock and roll. Now, what I didn't realize when he gave me this, When he told me that he was going to give me a Fender, I was like, awesome. All I have to do is get a rear headlight mount. And wouldn't you know, he included the rear tail light mount. Did I say headlight? I meant rear light. It's the bigger model. It's from an older model. The 70s that I'm working on has a little smaller one, but I don't care. This is safety first. But we got the whole bracket. We got everything that we're going to need on that. And that is going to mount right up to this. Here, let me show you this. This is going to mount right up just like that. It's going to be beautiful. So huge thanks to Tula Tom for coming through for an awesome, awesome Fender for the Apocalypse bike. Now, not only did he give me the mount and the light, which is a huge win. Check this out, man. This guy's a man after my own heart. I'm going to be honest. Look at this. All the bolts packed and labeled. Oh my God, I didn't even notice this. He included the rubber mount that goes on the frame of the bike and the rubber O-rings, all labeled. Tula Tom, next level, awesome. Love this attention to detail. All the individual special washers that you need for these parts are in a bag. And he just gifted it to the channel, man. He gifted it to the Apocalypse bike. And can't thank him enough, man. I mean, that was such a huge, huge deal. To, you know, the hardware labeled and marked alone is amazing. But on top of it all, you know, he gave me a fully cleaned and restored rear fender. When he said he had a fender for me, I did not think that it would be shiny like this. I mean, he already took the time, and this is not easy work, guys. This is not easy work. This takes time, effort, and love of parts to get this kind of a finish going out of a restored fender. I mean, look at that shine. This is amazing. Tula Tom did an amazing job on this. And I look forward to chatting with him a little bit more and figuring out what did you exactly do. But he donated this. He donated this fender to the cause because the Apocalypse bike needed it. And the guy included everything that we need to make it happen. Everything, including all the bolts. So, just absolutely incredible what Tula Tom did for the channel. Now, let's take a look at the Apocalypse bike and where we're at on this. So I'm going to go mobile. I'm going to pull my camera up. And I'm going to move over here just a little bit. Here we are. Nope, I'm wrapped up just a little bit. Pardon the nausea. Just got a couple things wrapped up, guys. Hang with me. Oh man, I'm all tangled up. I'm all tangled up all over the place. Here we go. Here's the Apocalypse bike. Here's what we're working with right now. I took the saddlebags off for now, just because I had to move some stuff around. But I absolutely love the brown seat, and I'm loving this side saddlebag. I need to figure out if this is actually practical when you're in sitting position on the bike. But then we've got a nice later tank. I'm going with the later tank. So this is a 71 CL350 frame, but I'm going to go with a CB tank on this one because it holds more gas. It's an Apocalypse bike, okay? It's an Apocalypse bike. You're going to need more gas to get to where you're going. And so he donated the rear fender right there for the Apocalypse bike, which is amazing. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you tonight before we run out of time, well, not that we're going to run out of time, but I did pick up another motorcycle. This is a 1971 CB350. Got that hauled in on the shelf. The last thing I want to do tonight is I'm going to drain this tank. This was a very rusty tank, but it did not have any holes. So right now it's been in evaporust for about 4 or 5 days. I think it's due for a change. I think I'm going to rotate it out, clean it out, and then start fresh with evaporust again. What was awesome about the other bike that I got is that it does have the front fender here as well. So we've got a front fender, which is actually, it looks really dirty. Okay, it looks dirty, but but this is going to clean up, guys. If you've watched any of the videos, on the channel, you know that we can bring these parts back. Like, this is nothing. We'll be able to save this. So this is off of the 71 CB, and we're going to be able to save that as well. And that's going to go on the Apocalypse bike. At least that's the plan. Don't want to bash it up now. But I'm digging this. I'm really digging this. I'm digging the low profile seat. I'm digging these side bags. I mean, it's like you can reach down and whatever you want to store in that while you're on the run. And then, you know, the thing I'm really excited about on this bike. Whoa, I'm falling over. We got these nice black brand new shocks that these are going to go on here just like that. These are amazing. All right, it's going to be black, and for the vision of the bike, I am seriously thinking, I'm serious about this when I say this. I'm thinking about rhino lining all of the painted parts. So I'll probably do like a VHT or a Pour 15 on the frame. Okay, I'll paint this all up. I've actually got a product in the mail that's a non-aerosol, but just kind of a paint that I can put, like a brush paint that I can use on this. But then I'm thinking about doing rhino lining on this tank. And then we can do the front forks, the little fork ears, and all that stuff as well. The rims, they're all here. These are actually in really, really great shape as well. These are going to clean up. I'm probably going to end up re-spoking them. We'll see. I've got a couple tests that I want to run. I want to see if I can soak these in Evaporust and have them come out. Somebody did mention that might be bad for the brakes inside, but I got another set of wheels. Right here off the 1971. So I think that it's actually kind of worth it to do it. I think it's worth it to actually try to do it. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to keep going on this bike. So, what do you guys think? Am I crazy for wanting to rhino line a motorcycle? I think it could look kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to look pretty cool. This definitely feels cool. I feel really good about that. So cool. Let's see. Anybody left in chat? We got a few viewers hanging out. Cool. We got the Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. We'll be diving into that in some future episodes for sure. What else? I think we should drain that tank. I think we should try and drain that tank and see how bad it was, and then maybe refill it. That would be kind of fun to try and do. So let's move over to this camera over here. And let's get to work. Let's keep going. Get this amazing fender. Thanks again to Latom. Get this thing out of the way. Make sure we don't muck that up. That is going on the Apocalypse bike. Do you guys know if there is a program out there where you can mock up motorcycles? Like, is there a program where you can like plug in like a certain model of motorcycle and then kind of mock it up and say like, this is kind of what I'm going for, anything like that? I haven't seen anything like that. That would be really cool. Because I would love to do like kind of a rendering of what the Apocalypse bike could actually look like. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right. Let's get this tank. I want to show off the new tank. Right now, this tank is filled with Evaporust. All right. It is totally full of Evaporust. And it was bad. It was really bad. I'm actually super surprised that it didn't have a ton of like holes in it. But I blocked everything off. I filled it up with Evaporust. And I tell you what, this was brand new Evaporust that I put in this thing. And it's crispy right now. I can already see the color is totally different than what it was when I put it in there. So I think we're making some progress on this tank. So what I want to do before we hit that 3-hour mark, I can't believe we've been working that long. I want to drain this tank. So I think this bucket should do me well here. I just need to move this just a little bit. Again, if you need to get rust out of a gas tank, I cannot recommend Evapo-Rust much more. It is an incredible product. All right. So let's dump this thing out and see what we got. Oh my God. This was brand new Evapo-Rust, guys. I don't know if you saw how black it was. Woo. That was some devastating stuff right there. What I'll do is once I get it all kind of drained out, it actually looks quite a bit better. You see, let me find a flashlight. I'll give you a good look. Oh, it's still pretty dirty though. Still pretty dirty. This is going to be a feat. I may even fill this tank with vinegar. I may do that. Just because it's a lot cheaper than Evapo-Rust. I don't know if you can see down in there. That's a bad tank, man. It's a real bad tank. That's heartbreaking. Sad. Sad to see a tank falling apart like that. That's too bad. A little worried that the chat maybe fell apart. Maybe the chat died. So I'm not seeing anything from anybody, and you guys were pretty active there for quite a while. I think we just got to keep going with this. Honestly, I'm going to keep treating this tank. But either way, this tank has both badges on it. That's a huge win right there. And yeah, look at that. That's just from me scraping on it. This one might be a candidate for vinegar and nuts and bolts. That did wipe clean though. I just kind of wiping my finger down in here to do that. I think it can come clean. It's gonna take a gargantuan effort though. You know, looking at it, it may not be rust. I mean, there is rust in here. Is that rust? It's really hard to show this on camera. It'd be sweet if we could save this old tank. But it's pretty bad. Darn. I'll get just a little bit more out of this. That's brutal. I mean, I am tempted. I do have some vinegar. I don't have to like hand polish with vinegar or anything. So I'd be okay with using that on this. I hate using vinegar just because it smells so damn bad. But the thing with the Evapo-Rust though is that this stuff looks really dark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it settle out tonight. And then what I'm going to do as well is before I put it back into the containers, I'm going to filter it. So I'm going to filter it out to get any kind of residues or anything out of that. So, yeah, that's a bummer. This tank's going to be a lot of work. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that, I don't think. I don't really have any other Evapo-Rust on me. I think for now, I am just going to dump this vinegar in it. I'm going to hold my breath. Oh, this stuff stinks so bad. It's just god awful. It's distilled white vinegar. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than Evaporust. Now let's get that in the tank. I gotta breathe. Boy. I'm just gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna grab another gallon of white vinegar and I'm gonna fill that up. So it's gonna be a good test. I think the Evaporust did a hell of a job on it right up front, but God, vinegar is the worst. Can't stand it. I do have hope for that tank though, because it's not leaking. It's not leaking anywhere. So I think that's a huge win for sure. So all I'm gonna do is I'll cover this up for the night. I'll let this all settle out, and I'll filter that out before I go and put it back into anything. That's the plan anyway. All right. Man, what time is it? The hell time is it, guys? 11:41. Holy crap. We've been going for a while. We got some stuff done, man. We got motorcycle handlebars. Ring, ring, ring. We can go roll around on these. That's pretty cool. Any questions, guys? Haven't seen any chat, man. Did the chat freaking die on us? Or did all the really interesting people leave? Come on, you're interesting. You can chime in here. I think it would be really cool, though, if we could all hop in here and join the Keep On Wrenching group. I think that could be a lot of fun. We got 2 new member requests. Look at this. 40 minutes ago. Glenn Davidson, bam, you're in. Ron, you're in. His dream motorcycle is a 73 CB350. I gotta remember to read the damn questions that people are answering, because that's freaking cool. We got 2 more. And, that's the community group right here. Go to home. It's like that. We're up to 7 members. Just launched it yesterday. That's fun. Okay, here we go. Okay, Nick. What's Nick working on? Since you're working on your controls tonight, here's my right-hand controls for the KE1000. I just finished restoring. All new paint tonight. Congratulations, Nick. Those look sharp, man. Those look sharp. Great job of restoring those. That looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I want to like that for sure. Share your photos in the group. Join the group, and share what you guys are doing, man. That is impeccable. That's beautiful. Look at this. I don't know. I think Nick headed out. I don't think Nick's here anymore. But man, if he repainted all that, that's a work of art right there. That's a work of art right there. That's amazing. That's fantastic. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, post your pictures, man. Over at 9 members. How cool is that? All right, maybe we can kind of keep this going. Yeah, Rich said, freaking looks great, man. That's amazing. That's where we started this morning, was with this thing. Hey, Brad. Brad's hopping in here, too. Let's get Brad in on the group here. Boom, Brad. Here we go. Let's approve this guy. Curtis, Michigan, same state. That's pretty cool, Brad. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the party, as we say. That's freaking cool. Now we got 10 members. You were lucky number 10, buddy. You're lucky number 10. That's pretty cool. Welcome. We're having fun. And, I don't know. It's getting freaking late. But what's cool, what I think is really exciting about tonight, we got our handlebars done. We got our handlebars wired. Ring, ring, ring. We're going to be able to roll. I think it's pretty cool. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I think it took us about 2 hours and 45 minutes to get the damn handlebars squared away on the Apocalypse bike. Pretty cool. I'm not sure what else we can do. I mean, we got a huge mess over here to deal with. We got a giant mess over on camera A. And we've got a bunch of Evaporust to clean up over here. Let's take this out of here. Let's do one more thing. Let's try one more thing in our last 15 minutes. Let's see if we can kill the gremlin a little. I'm going to take somebody's suggestion here and try to get this circlip out of here. If you guys remember, there's a circlip in here. It's rusted out like nobody's business. And it needs to come out. And somebody said, hey Brian, why don't you get a punch and start hitting that circlip to see if you can actually get it to start to move. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get violent. We're gonna hit this thing with a hammer a few times, and to do that, let's do it. See if we can get it to move. If we can get it to move, that would be huge. I don't think it's gonna move. Might have moved just a little bit. Gotta show you guys kind of what it looks like here. Let me show you. Take a picture. Let's do this. Take a little picture on my phone. I'll show you what it's actually looking like. This circlip is not gonna come out. Where's the edge? Bam. This is what it looks like. It is that bad. It is this rusty down inside of here. I mean, it's just all bled together. There's nothing. It's almost like one continuous piece of rust. If you can see right here, it's like where the little ring is to get the circlip out. And it ain't coming out, guys. I don't think it's coming out. I'm going to be blown away. I will be blown away if it moves at all. We'll give it a couple more tries. We'll give it a couple more whales. No. No. That puppy ain't moving. We got to get it out someday. We got to get it out someday. Probably not tonight, though, guys. Probably not tonight. All right. I think that's a wrap for tonight. I feel really good about this. I feel really good about it. Feel good. Guys, please, if you haven't already, you got to go and join the group. All right? Keep on Wrenching community group. All right? I want to see your pictures. I want to see what you guys are working on. I want to see what bikes are you building. I want to see what are you polishing. I'd love to see some before and after photos of all of the different things that you're working on. I think that would be fantastic. Let's see, how do I get back to home? I'm still learning how to use damn Facebook groups. It's been forever since I had to do any of this. Oh, that's what my deal is. Here we go. Let's do this. Bam, there's the group. We've got 10 members, lucky number 10. You got it, Brad. Give me a thumbs up on that. Again, Nick, awesome job. Nick, awesome job on those controls. That's amazing. Yeah, that's super, 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 super cool. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the group, this is what you're missing out on, right? Come sign up. This is the latest bike. Hauled that in the back of my Subaru. A Subaru Outback, 1998 Subaru Outback. Going strong. Getting tired. I'm talking a lot. Feel bad. I feel like something happened to the chat because everything was like blowing up there for a while. It kind of fell off. I hope that's not the case, but if it was, oh well, we'll get over it and we'll deal with it on the next stream. Okay, guys? I'm going to call it. I'm going to get some sleep because guess what? I'm going to pick up another bike tomorrow morning. Found another bike. And what I'm most interested on this bike is that it has a rear luggage rack. One of those awesome, hard to find chrome luggage racks. And I got to drive a few hours in the morning. I'm getting up really early to go and drive and pick this thing up. And then the guy said that he's got tons of parts. I can have whatever he's got. So fingers crossed that I run into some really cool stuff tomorrow. I'll post some pictures of that journey for sure on the group. And yeah, we'll see what's going on. So let's call it. Let's call it a night, and we'll call it a night in honor of Trent. All right, Trent, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. Let's see. What can we read? Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. I just actually want to read this one thing. All right, let's do this. The real cycle you're working on is a cycle called yourself. The study of the art of motorcycle maintenance is really a miniature study of the art of rationality itself. Working on a motorcycle, working well, caring, is to become part of a process to achieve an inner peace of mind. The motorcycle is primarily a mental phenomenon. Beautiful words. Thank you, Trent, for suggesting the book, and we will dive deeper into this book at a later time. Guys, thanks so much for watching the stream. Be sure to join the Facebook group. That would be amazing. We'll see you there. And we're going to try to do this every Wednesday, 9 p.m. All right, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll come back. We'll work on this motorcycle. We'll do it one piece at a time. Okay? We will do it one piece at a time, and we'll get there. If you guys are chatting, let me see. Let me hop in here. See if I missed anything. Oh, there are some chats. I've been missing all kinds of chats. Oh my God. Okay, I got to do this. Bro, you reading that book? Yeah, okay. God, I missed all kinds of it. My hero, don't push it too far. Yeah, man, I read an article about the book and his bike. Reading that now. 66 CB actually on display at the Smithsonian. Oh my God, Trent, you were like around this whole time. I didn't even see this. I was on like a top chat thing. I didn't even see these. Time for bed. Richard, you're awesome. I miss you. I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye. Oh, it feels bad. I got to toggle that switch. I feel so bad. Ooh, what's going on? Joey, I got a Dremel. We're good. Joey, I got a Dremel. I'm like a real pro over here. Come on. Joey. See you next time. Read the book. Drop some knowledge on our asses. All right, Trent, I'll read the book. Have you even read the book, Trent? I don't know. Have you read the book? Be amazing. Super glue and baking soda repairs plastic. Niche taste. Roger, that might be the quote of the night. I love this one. It's a bit of a niche taste. Really watching someone freeing up rusty, seized motorcycle parts isn't much fun. Yeah, I didn't say this was that thrilling, but it is definitely fun. Brad's hanging out. Awesome Fender. Blacked out fenders. Is that nuts? I've thought about it. Definitely thought about it. We could do some test finishes with the Rhino liner. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, the chat stopped scrolling for me. I feel really bad about that because it was rocking. I think this tank is savable. I think the tank will be savable. Vinegar, nuts, and bolts, that's the next deal, Brad. We're all over that. Man, I forgot. I have to go to live chat, not top chat. Well, really screwed myself on that deal, but whatever. Lessons learned. This is live stream number 5, I think. So we'll keep rocking and rolling. Guys, it's time for bed for me. I don't know what we're going to do next time. We'll make it up as we go. Maybe I'll get some bolts for this thing. We'll get the grips on it. We'll get the front forks done. I mean, we're not that far away from actually getting the front end of this motorcycle done because we have front brake drums to put together. We have that. It's going to go fast. It's going to go a lot faster than the 1972 build for sure. So, yeah. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I've been having a blast. Let's call it. Let's call it for the night. And yeah, we'll see you on the next stream. See you in the next video. And I'll let you know how tomorrow's build goes. I'm going to go pick up a